Hey everyone, Garbage here. So, in the last video, I was talking about the whole Valve versus Visa and MasterCard porn ban situation, which, I mean, it's just a stupid situation overall. But since then, there's been a development that may indicate that Visa is already starting to backtrack. So recently, a Redditor posted this response that Visa gave to one of their emails asking, hey, why are you banning legal sales of porn games? To which Visa responded with this message. And so it starts off like, oh, yeah, like we prohibit illegal activity on our network, blah, 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 blah. But the most important part of the message is right here. It says, if a transaction is legal, our policy is to process the transaction. We do not make moral judgments on legal purchases made by consumers. Right. And then they go on to talk about how they don't moderate content. They don't see what is being bought and sold. And overall, they're making a very strong statement here saying that they don't make moral judgments on purchases. Now, of course, anyone with half a brain cell will look at this and say, well, they're lying, right? They do, in fact, make moral judgments on legal purchases. And so this whole message is just PR bullshit, right? But this is why I think that this message is actually a sign that Visa may be backtracking on their position. Think about it this way. If Visa were truly 100% confident about what they were doing, they would not bother responding at all, especially because right now, almost certainly Valve and Visa's lawyers are having some very nice conversations right now. Anything that Visa says opens up an attack vector that the other party can use to strengthen their case. And so if you have absolutely no intention of changing your mind, then the best thing to do would be to shut up. But this is not shutting up. The fact that they are willing to make such a strong statement saying that we do not make moral judgments on legal purchases means that, number one, all of the emails and all of the calls that they've been getting from people saying, hey, this isn't right, that is actually starting to get to them. And it also means that Visa is willing to change their mind. Now, there is another part in the message where they kind of add this little bit like, oh, when a legally operating merchant faces an elevated risk of illegal activity, we require enhanced safeguards for the banks, blah, 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 right? And that right there is like a little like out that they threw in there just in case like they need to backtrack on their backtrack, right? And so this message alone isn't enough to say that, yes, Visa absolutely are backtracking right now. But it is a sign that things may be going that way. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.